Hey guys, welcome back to Horseshoe Mountain Ranch. And if you saw the episode, it's been nearly a month ago now, where I got that new post pounder and the struggles I had reaching because it's so tall, I've come up with a simple way of rectifying that situation, simply with the parts you see here before you. Some assembly required, and going, how is that going to work? Why not just use that post pounder? Well, I've got a piece of a trailer hitch here, a trailer hitch ball, a nice hefty chunk of steel here, a couple more pieces if I need it, and we're going to make something. So just hang loose and I'll show you step by step. Maybe you won't one. Okay guys, now after a whole bunch of grinding, here's the first piece ready to go on, I think. It's been so long since I've welded. I just don't break stuff in that way anymore. I guess that's good. So let me get ready to do this, and I may even let you see it in action, depending how bad I do. Okay, about ready to fire this thing up. Man, these gloves are stiff. I may just use regular gloves. Try to see if I got a good ground first. Okay. I know you're wondering why I'm holding this thing. It's because my good hood is packed away all ready for the move. Kind of hard to do this one-handed. But we shall persevere. Or something like that. Whoa, that's hot. I had a spider running around inside my helmet or hood. But anyway, you get the gist of what's going on. So I'll cut this right here and show you a little further along in the process. Okay, I've welded the first piece on, and it may not be pretty, but it's going to hold. And now I've got the second and third pieces sitting there ready to weld. And there's going to be some odd places to get to on this one. Not like there wasn't on the first piece, but you know. So it's going to take me a little bit to do this. So just hang loose and I'll let you show the finished weld before I get her cleaned up and painted. Okay guys. Well, I haven't painted it, but I've got it all welded up and grinding on it, ready for paint. It's just too hot to do that right now. So now we're ready to do a one-man test and see if I can actually do this by myself. And down at the other place, we're using 6.5 foot post. So to make this spare, all I had here was 7s. So I cut 6 inches off of it. So now we're going to see what happens. And I think the way this is going to work is I have to take the driver here and put it on the post Then stand it up. So y'all seeing good? Then I'm going to have to get it started. Then I can take this monster and fire it up and stick it on there. I hope. How about that? It works. Now, was it the easiest thing in the world? No, it'd still be easier if somebody else was doing it, but it did work. Of course, I may have to go get the tractor to get this thing back out of here, but in fact, I think I'm going to leave that up there so I can spray paint it. I bet it's still pretty hot. But you see, there's always a way, more than one way to skin a cat. So just because you couldn't reach high enough to get this 30 pounds up over your head, you could always do this. And you know, that's what us poor folks do. But you know, we improvise, we make it ourselves. Ain't no engineer gonna come up with this. So anyway, folks, next week, well, actually, I think tomorrow, the rest of this weekend, I'm going to do a lot of mowing. So I may give you a mowing video next. And then next weekend, I'm hoping I've got a brand new building to show you. They're supposed to start that next Thursday, 21st. Fingers crossed they actually show up when they're supposed to. So anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. As always, I'll leave the gate open for you.